Previously on Feather and the Flame, a phoenix was born. Its light brought forth a defiant spirit to Aeridor. Mina and Ash began to challenge Lord Valerian's iron grip, sparking hope amidst oppression. But Valerian's paranoia, fueled by the dark forces, unleashed martial law. The ancient old city now faces a brutal siege, its fate hanging in the balance.
Under the dim glow of flickering lanterns, the city streets echo with the hurried footsteps of worried citizens. The wind howls, scattering debris as flyers begin to descend from the rooftops, catching the attention of the wary crowd. The flyers reveal a monstrous depiction of Ash, igniting fear as the crowd reads, "Phoenix is a myth. This is a monster." Whispers of doubt and fear ripple through the crowd, hope extinguished by the harsh reality revealed in the flyers. In the dim hideout, Mina and Ash lean over maps, her fingers dancing across possible routes. The door bursts open as old woodcraftsman stumbles in. "Mina, what is this? They say Ash is not a phoenix, but a demon." A crumpled flyer trembles in Kalen's shaking hand, fueling the growing unease. Under the relentless sun, ordinary people pretending to be religious gather at the foot of the ancient city walls. Megaphones in hand, they prepare to broadcast their message masking a calculated agenda. They pretend to read from holy scriptures, voices amplified to penetrate the old city's heart. Listen, good people, to the ancient texts. It speak of true hope, not of fire born of chaos. Be wary of those who claim a new dawn, for some lights are but fleeting illusions. Or worse, a danger, unnatural power. Is this the hope you truly? Lady Commander listened carefully. Her subtle smirk hints at the intricate game she is playing, a silent declaration of her manipulative power. In the heart of the old city, families gather by their windows, their expressions a mix of concern and apprehension. Amplified voices echo through the narrow streets, sowing seeds of doubt among the townsfolk. A young boy tugs at his grandmother's sleeve. His innocent question cuts through the air. "Gigi, is Mina a witch?" With chilling precision, the agent of the dark forces exploited the people's fears, successfully planting confusion in the very heart of the old city against Mina. Whispers spread like wildfire, twisting familiar faces into masks of suspicion and fear. A wave of doubt washes over the city, threatening to engulf the hearts of its people. Against the ancient stone of the old city walls, Sergeant Roderick surveys the populace, his gaze sweeping across their faces. He witnesses the insidious effects of propaganda etched in the fear and uncertainty of the citizens. Roderick recognized its chilling precision. This bears all the hallmarks of Valerian's hand, he thought grimly. I've seen this kind of insidious technique before, in other lands they crushed. Turning to Master Elias, Roderick's jaw was set. "I will uncover it," he vowed. "The concrete evidence that Lord Valerian is behind this entire poisonous campaign." In the shadowy depths of Lord Valerian's war office, a single torch flickers, casting long, dancing shadows. Maps of troop deployments and siege lines cover the large, ornate table, hinting at impending conflict. Roderick emerges silently from a hidden passage, his movements precise and guarded. He pauses, blending into the darkness, a silent predator in the heart of the enemy's lair. He moves with purpose toward the table, his shadow stretching across the maps of war. His eyes fixate on a document, the cold, hard truth of its contents beginning to dawn on him. The document authorizes a propaganda campaign designed to discredit Ash and Mina. The seal of Aeridor blazes, a symbol of betrayal and corruption. Below, a strange, evil-looking symbol hints at the darkness lurking beneath the surface. Suddenly, Roderick realized, Mina needs to see this document immediately. Ash, an unwavering sentinel, remains perched at the window, a silent observer of Roderick's internal turmoil. Roderick decided to send the document through Ash, the fate of the old city hanging in the balance. Ash leaps into the night sky, a fiery silhouette against the darkness. Ash soars through the night, a blazing comet streaking towards the old city, hope and urgency propelling him forward. The night sky ignites with Ash's passage, a vivid streak of fire against the inky canvas, promising swift action. Ash reached the old at the crack of dawn, its people oblivious to the fiery messenger hurtling towards it, carrying secrets and destinies. The door to Lord Valerian's office erupts in splinters and dust. The commander Lyra storms into the office, her sword glinting menacingly in the dim light. Behind her, soldiers surge forward, a wave of steel and fury. The soldiers stand ready, their swords reflecting the morning sunlight. Roderick stands disarmed, the weight of his defeat sinking in. With swift precision, the Commander Lyra hand moves toward Roderick. Commander Lyra retrieves the phoenix feather from beneath Roderick's armor, revealing his loyalty. The feather gleams, a symbol of the rebellion in the cruel hands of Commander Lyra. Lyra confronts Roderick, her voice laced with icy disdain as she demands answers. "What were you doing here? What did you take?" "I ain't telling you anything," Roderick snapped. "I never trusted you, Roderick, and I was right," she accuses, her words cutting through the opulent setting. The confrontation echoes in the opulent room, the tension palpable as Roderick remains silent. Commander barked order, "Take him away and lock him up." City guards push Roderick away. Surprise flares in his eyes as he spots a familiar face. Kaelin, a former comrade, a rebel from Old City, stands impassively beside the lady commander in the hallway. A silent betrayal hangs heavy in the air. Roderick's fury explodes, yelling "Traitor!" as guards directed him away. Roderick broke free, sword drawn, lunging at Kaelin, his enraged roar of "Traitor!" echoing sharply through the stunned silence of the entire new city as he was dragged away. In Lord Valerian's office, the Commander Lyra's piercing gaze locks onto Kaelin, the air thick with anticipation. The unspoken tension in the room intensifies, each moment stretching into an eternity. The weight of her words hangs heavy, promising either redemption or ruin for Kaelin. The Lyra's voice cuts through the silence. "Prove your loyalty, Kaelin. Help us capture the Master Elias, and Lord Valerian would be very thankful. You would want him to be happy, right?" Under the pale morning light, Valerian's forces surge towards the ancient city walls, a relentless tide against stone. The assault begins, a maelstrom of motion and steel against the stoic defense of high walls. Arrows rain down, a deadly curtain veiling the advance, as the walls erupt in fierce resistance. The battle rages on, a desperate dance of destruction beneath the watchful gaze of the old city walls. Kaelin ventures into the murky depths of the old city sewers, each step echoing in the oppressive stillness. Water splashes around Kaelin's boots as he navigates the labyrinthine passages, driven by a purpose he masks with careful composure. He seeks Master Elias, his expression a study in controlled urgency and respect. Each step amplifies the tension as he advances deeper into the sewers. The weight of his mission bears down on him as he continues his search. The sewers are a labyrinth of decay, the air heavy with the stench of forgotten things. Urgency stretched, Kaelin's voice, his words reverberated, a frantic echo through the winding tunnels. "Master Elias, Sergeant Roderick sends word," Kaelin declares, his tone grave. "He said offense is the best defense. You must attack their rear guard from outside the gates." In the dim depths of the old city sewers, Master Elias nods, resolve hardening the lines of his weathered face. His raspy voice, heavy with years and experience, cuts through the silence. "We must follow Sergeant Roderick's advice." He raises a calloused hand, a signal to the rebel soldiers lurking in the shadows to prepare for battle. Grim faces of rebel soldiers emerge from the darkness, their eyes reflecting a fragile hope in the face of despair. Deep beneath the city, Master Elias and his group venture into the sewers, their figures swallowed by shadows and the heavy, fetid air. Dim light barely pierces the gloom, painting the slick, moss-covered walls with eerie, dancing shadows. Dripping water echoes, dampness, decay everywhere. The group advances deeper, their determination unwavering despite the oppressive stench and the labyrinthine path ahead. After walking for hours, the rebels emerge from sewer's darkness, their resolve etched in every line of their faces. They gather amidst the skeletal remains of an abandoned house, a sanctuary of decay. Weapons drawn, they huddle together, their whispers weaving a tapestry of strategy. The rebels check their gear with meticulous care, ensuring every piece is ready for the impending attack. Inside the dilapidated house, an eerie silence hangs heavy, masking the impending storm. Suddenly, the commander Lyra bursts through the entrance, leading the charge with Kaelin at her side. The government forces surge into the abandoned house and the grassland, weapons raised, faces grim. The element of surprise was absolute. The rebels found themselves caught completely unaware. Chaos erupts as the ambush unfolds, shattering the deceptive calm. Within the skeletal confines of the abandoned house, a brutal clash erupts. Master Elias fights with desperate resolve against the relentless onslaught. One by one, the rebels succumb, their bodies falling amidst the debris. Master Elias, overwhelmed and exhausted, stumbles, his strength failing. Master Elias and the remaining rebels fought hard, but they were overwhelmed and were seized, their fight extinguished. Beneath the cold light of morning, the defenders of the old city fix their gaze skyward, dread etching their faces. Sergeant Roderick and Master Elias are walked by soldiers to the old city walls to boast about their capture. Upon the siege tower, Roderick and Elias stand as a stark testament to resistance, their bruised faces defiant against the looming threat. Master Elias' weathered face, a map of battles fought and lost, echoes Roderick's unyielding spirit. Displayed high above, their presence serves as a grim warning to the citizens of Old City. The siege tower looms, casting a long shadow as Roderick and Master Elias remain steadfast amongst the taunts by their captors. Etched with the sorrow of 1,000 years, the ancient city walls seem to weep alongside its people, who now bore witness to Roderick and Elias's grim capture. A wave of despair washes over the crowd as they witness the unthinkable. Horror grips their faces, mirroring the fate of their fallen heroes. Silent screams echo against the stone, a testament to their anguish. In the dimly lit office of Lord Valerian, Commander Lyra stands tall, her uniform perfectly tailored with no fatigue of battle. Lord Valerian sits behind a large, ornate desk, his gaze intense and focused. Commander Lyra's voice cuts through the silence. "The operation was a success, my lord. What do you wish to do with those old men?" Lord Valerian listens intently, his expression unreadable as he absorbs the news. He exudes an aura of cold triumph, his smile betraying a glint of dark satisfaction, his mind racing. The propaganda campaign has unfolded with precision, its tendrils coiling tighter, enslaving the minds of the people, and the key figures of the rebellion are cut down, captured with perfect efficiency. A sudden, palpable chill filled the office, a suffocating sense of absolute control. Lord Valerian's voice, cold and devoid of remorse, he barked, "Burn them all." The renewed sense of fear hangs heavy, a grim reminder of the relentless siege. Towering walls guard the ancient city, their watchtowers piercing the heavens, as the colossal metal gate stands unyielding. Before the gates a vast army assembles. The old city shuddered as a massive siege tower rolled relentlessly closer. Imprisoned within its depths, Sergeant Roderick and Master Elias awaited their grim destiny. As the siege tower nears, the attacking forces unleash a torrent of flames. From that blazing tomb, screams of Roderick and Elias erupted, a sound that ripped through the souls of all who heard it.
This is vanguardseeker. Aeridor has witnessed a betrayal of the highest order. The insidious hand of the dark forces, through their cunning shadow agent, has reached deep into the hearts of men, turning loyalty into treachery. The capture of Sergeant Roderick and Master Elias is a crushing blow, a stark reminder that the fight for freedom is fraught with insidious dangers, even from within our own ranks. Driven by a grim resolve to expose the machinery of Valerian's tyranny, Roderick walked into the serpent's lair, proving that some truths demand the ultimate sacrifice. Their last moments consumed by flame before the gates of Old City painted a horrifying portrait of Valerian's ruthlessness. This is a moment of profound despair, but also of raw, unyielding truth. The rebellion cannot and will not rely solely on the powerful aura of the phoenix, nor on the singular courage of Mina. It must now tap into the strengths of its own people, their ingenuity, their collective will, their shared love for their home. The feather of loyalty they carry must now become a symbol not just of hope, but of resilience forged in the fires of adversity. The path ahead is shrouded in shadow, with their cause threatened by a terrifying display of Valerian's ruthlessness. How will the old city endure? Can the seeds of doubt planted by the dark forces be rooted out before they tear the rebellion apart? The fight for Aeridor now rests not on extraordinary powers alone, but on the extraordinary courage found in ordinary hearts. The true test of their spirit has only just begun. Join us as the saga of Feather and the Flame burns on.